checkerboard going throughout this stadium. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Vols will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
Looking for a gap. It's McKenzie. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vanderbilt. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Bringing the heat. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do.
Touchdown, Volunteer! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's a draw, finding open areas.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. And you can have that kind of success on first down running the football. It just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of the look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. Turning it on.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Volunteers in a good spot here with second and short. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Commodores will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Got a little space. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown ball.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Immediately fires to the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll pitch it.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a
interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northwestern. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that.
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So here is the Tennessee offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
And the Volunteers are on the move. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Firing to the right, complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Off play action. Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Smothers. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on first down from the 28. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll take the deep shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you wonder if the defense has started to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
And the Vols send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
The Commodores are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smothers. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Past the first down marker and still running. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They run the reverse. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run, to try to make the defense over-pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a crease. It's McKenzie. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Rolling right and going deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides to back and leaves it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Gives it on the option. Oh, what a cut! They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps.
Touchdown Vanderbilt! Fitted in the window for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Looking down the left side. Ball's in the deep ball. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Volunteers have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown ball! Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Takes a handoff. It Smothers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had it.
Time to take a shot. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
The Volunteers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds a crease at the 20. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
This is kind of like Vegas in gambling. You got a big completion there on 3rd down. You've set up 4th. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but
and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he'll put it in inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 16 after the big-time gain. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grab near the marker is Hawkins. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Vols trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense...
Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. On the run, it's Coleman. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It smothers. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This is just getting gross. I mean, he's close to 500 yards now, just dissecting this defense. They have had no answer for that powerful arm.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage.
And he intercepts it in their end zone. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown ball. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick 6 and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off, and touchdown defense.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Leaves it with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Dances away. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Marshall. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Commodores are rolling down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. We're just quarterback here. Just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Hawkins. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Great place to start for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one. looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly. Still down by a good bit of points.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. He's got it inside the 25. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent tonight.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. And the Commodores will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Turning on the Jets. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
They say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Tennessee, 78. Vanderbilt, 10. Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete.